everyone. The season is upon us. I love this time of year. Spring in the northern hemisphere is beautiful. Well, in the southern hemisphere too. But it's springtime. And in my part of the world, I'm in Thailand right now. It is the middle of summer. It's exactly the middle of summer. Matter of fact, it's a holiday. It is Songkran holiday. And I should be having my flower shirt on, but I don't. And so today I want to talk about the fairs and festivals season. Um, Everyone has been to a fair and festival. We know what they are, how they work, but some people are on the wrong side of the table. You can call it the wrong side of the table. I like the money taking side of the table. And I love fairs. I love going to fairs, and I observe and I see what I can learn by attending fairs, festivals, and events. And Peter Stone, all through the years, has prospered greatly, whether we're selling to other resellers or whether we tested out some of our jewelry selling retail. I mean, the thing is, when I was out traveling on the road by myself, I would see a fair. And I would say, hey, let me just stop there. I got a couple of displays in the car. I can hang some jewelry on it and I can go and sell. It's that easy. But if you have a fixed store or if you're selling online, I would encourage, highly encourage, especially if you're selling online only, that you get up, get out, especially right now. So many people have been locked in. Get off the computer. Look, the orders will stack up over the weekend. Get out, find a local fair and a festival. Find one a couple of 100 miles away, 100 miles away. Get up and get out and go see some new people, new faces. Get some inspiration in the day, in the life. Because right now, so many people have been contained, if you will. And we haven't been at our best because we were told we can't go out, but now we can go out, right? We're okay to go out, but now we know we're really okay to go out. Okay, so it's time. And everyone who the thing is, more people than ever will be out in 2022 because they're tired of being boxed up and they're full of energy and they need to go see people. And what a better place than a festival to live into the greatness of life and the festivities of meeting new people and seeing new things and running around and finding good foods. There's some that's not so good, but hey, nothing wrong with a little bit of sweet now and then, but not all the time. So fairs, festivals, and events, prepare. You know, it's not difficult. For those, I mean, if we have one client, he has a lot of clothing. He says, Peter, the fair is so hard. I got a huge, giant booth, but he's been doing this for 20 years. And he has brought on Peter Stone jewelry, maybe 15 years ago. And the jewelry is the easy part. He can take a couple of tables. Well, now he does like 4 tables of all jewelry. And like when he first started out, he just started with a couple of tables. Some ring trays. We have beautiful rubber wood, environmentally friendly ring trays, earring trays, pendants. We have tall ones, middle size, and then we have 72 slot ring trays. Really attractive, not expensive, and that jewelry just sells so well. People come to the fair, so to prepare is not difficult. You stay in your home, stay in your office, get one of your team players. If you have a company, if you're selling out of a store, get them to price it. And always remember a 3-4 price, or buy an earring, buy a pendant, and get a chain half price. Some things like that. So we have a toe ring display where one of the few companies that continue at the core, we didn't start toe rings because it was a hot thing. We don't have our jewelry lines because they're hot, hot, hot. However, some of my team players want me to. It's not my nature. My nature is to do what my gut tells me to, what other people want, not in the like the Y necklace. Anybody who remembers that? I remember it I forget, I think it was in the 90s, and there was this thing called a Y necklace. It was so hot. People stocked up on this stuff. They had tons of inventory. It lasted 6 months and it just fell off. And they were stuck. They couldn't sell it. It wasn't a precious metal. They couldn't, I mean, maybe a few were silver, but mostly weren't in that case. And the trend just dropped. So you stick with something. Like we have 43 niche markets. And that's the thing about fairs and festivals. You choose the fair and festival. If you like dog shows, you'd get some dog jewelry and get other jewelry that's in the realm. Actually, people want to see just regular jewelry, but they also want the specialty jewelry of the show, like an equestrian show. You should have mostly equestrian and horse jewelry, right? A Renaissance fair. You can put Viking jewelry in there. And then there's the Highland fairs. There's New Age fairs. There's metaphysical, healing, all kinds of fairs. You know what's out there. But what's close by? What can you do without a lot of expense? And today, sales are up. I am so pleased. I mean, sales right now, I mean, this last month, the last 30 days, sales have been just going up. It's showing me people's sales, you, the reseller, are doing really good. And if you're not, you need to click on the link and find out a couple of ways that we can help you get started with fairs, festivals, and events. Find out what we know and take the shortcuts. Get to the money making, get on the money making side of the table and get started. It's not complicated. It's so simple. But it's one thing while you're at the fair and the festival for 2 or 3 days, maybe even a week. If you're on an adventure, if you really do a lot of fairs and festivals, and that's all you do, you get out there. But there's a lot of little things you can do to build your follow-up business and keep the momentum throughout the year. And I talk about all of those things in a couple other videos, and I do trainings about how to increase your sales 20, 50, and 100%. I don't care how long you've been in business. I can help you do that. I will help you. I can help you. And all you have to do is take action. Subscribe, click on the link, follow us on our social media, but most importantly, send us an email and pick up the phone and let's have a conversation and let's make your fair, festival, and event season, which is just getting started. And this is the time to prepare. Our delivery time for jewelry was painfully long a year ago. But with all things, Peter Stone, we have solved all our challenges. And I was just having a discussion with my wife, who we've worked together for years. And she goes, we're getting our orders out so fast. We have people that oh my God, they call us back and they go, wow, that was fast. People who have painfully waited and stuck with us through the years because we fill all orders 100%. You can order any size, chains, rings. You can order different, like semi-custom. You can order any stones that you want and be different when you show up at the fairs and festivals. Yeah, a lot of people talk about price. Yeah, you go down the line and the stuff that's cheaper, it's all the same. But the Peter Stone difference is the value in our jewelry and the variety and number of collections you can choose from. And guess what? If you don't see what you want, we got a call from someone who bought one of our long-term customers. They retired. They've been doing this jewelry for 35 years. They retired, they sold their business because it was so successful. And those people called us to make a new exclusive line for their Celtic jewelry. And you can do whatever you want. We're here to serve you. It's easy to get going. Thanks a lot. This is Peter Stone. Click on the link, engage with us, give us a call. Most importantly, get started, get your displays ready, get out and ramp up the momentum for the 2022 Fair Festival and Event season. I'll see you on the road.